Everyone online says the same thing. You just need financial literacy, as if reading Rich Dad Poor Dad will magically fix the cost of living. Let's be honest, most of us know the basics already. We know how to budget, save, avoid debt, and invest in index funds. But here's the real plot twist: financial literacy doesn't guarantee financial security when the system itself is broken. You can't budget smarter when your salary hasn't changed in 3 years, but your rent's doubled. You can't save more when food prices jump every week. And you definitely can't invest consistently when you're barely surviving. Let's talk about the uncomfortable truth nobody with a finance podcast wants to admit: the reality of a broken economy. We're living in a time where doing everything right still doesn't feel enough. You work full time, maybe even side hustle, and yet the math refuses to math. Inflation rises, wages don't. Rent eats your paycheck. Transportation and healthcare take the rest. And while financial experts keep shouting, stop buying lattes, the truth is your coffee habit isn't what's keeping you broke. It's that the economy is fundamentally structured to reward capital, not labor. Translation: people who already have money keep multiplying it, while the rest of us are told to be more disciplined. But what if the game itself is rigged? Where financial literacy falls short. Now, don't get me wrong, financial literacy is crucial. You need to understand money management, but we've glamorized it into a cure all when in reality it's just step one. Here's the catch: you can't save your way out of a system designed to keep you consuming. You can't invest freely when your income barely covers survival, and you can't build generational wealth when wealth itself it's being gets kept by access to capital, education, and time. Most financial literacy advice assumes you have money to manage. But what happens when you're starting from zero? When you're the first in your family to even talk about financial freedom, when your biggest financial decision this week is food or transport, at that point, it's not about literacy, it's about leverage. What you actually need: leverage, not just literacy. Financial literacy tells you to budget, leverage tells you to earn more. Financial literacy tells you save your money, leverage says make your money work for you. Financial literacy says cut expenses, leverage says increase your value. Because here's the truth: the rich aren't just financially literate, they're financially positioned. They own assets, not just knowledge. They network with people who move money, not people who only talk about it. They understand systems, not just spreadsheets. So, yes, learn to budget, but also learn to negotiate your worth. Learn to build a brand, acquire digital skills, invest in yourself. Financial literacy gives you understanding, but leverage gives you options. The real message: we've made financial literacy the new buzzword, but it's not the final destination. Because in a broken economy, you can know everything there is to know about money and still be drowning in bills. The truth is, we don't just need smarter individuals, we need fairer systems. But until that happens, don't just be financially literate, be financially strategic. Learn the rules, but also learn when to break them. Because knowledge is power, yes, but leverage is freedom. So tell me, do you think financial literacy is enough in today's economy? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I want to hear your take. If this video made you rethink the money game, hit that like button, but don't forget to subscribe because next week we're diving into the unspoken truth about why saving money is actually keeping you stuck.